Of all the Axis powers or their allies, Thailand is one of the least discussed. It's a country which prior to the war had little contact with the rest of the Axis and was surrounded by allied colonies, which raises the question, why did Thailand help the Axis? Thailand was famously a nation that avoided colonization by European powers. But whilst it was never a part of anybody's empire, there were still territorial losses. These came at the hands of two powers, the British and the French. It won't surprise you to know that as a result, the Thai held quite a grudge against the British and the French, although mostly the French. In the 1930s, Thailand found itself ruled by a military dictatorship, headed by Plak Phibun Songkhram, who wanted to get these lost lands back. The only way the new government figured it could do that was by modernizing the armed forces and waiting for a moment of weakness. And this moment came in 1940. When Britain was on the back foot and France was in a spot of surrender. The Thais realized that Paris's hold over Indochina wasn't that strong anymore. The Bangkok government tried to negotiate with Vichy France for the return of these territories, and the French said no. As such, it was time to try and make friends, and the best candidate was Japan. The Japanese government was eyeing up French Indochina. If Japan took all of it, then Thailand would struggle to get anything back at all. Fortunately, the Japanese had been sending delegates to Bangkok to entice the Thai to join them in a future war against the British. Why? Because Japan needed to cross Thailand to get to India and Singapore. As such, the Thai government told the Japanese they would give them military access to their lands in return for the lost territory. The Japanese said yes and sent weapons to Thailand, who began to prepare for an invasion. They telegraphed their intentions to the world, making it very public. Japan, Germany, and Italy were all for it. Whereas Britain made it clear they weren't going to defend France's Asian territories, they just wanted assurances for India and Malaya. The Americans were opposed, but they weren't involved in the war, so nobody cared what they thought. Thai forces invaded French Indochina in late 1940 and did well at first. However, the Japanese were concerned the French could eventually hold them off, and as such, they intervened and negotiated. It was decided that French Indochina, soon to become Japanese Indochina, would cede this territory to Thailand. But when the time came for the quid pro quo and Japan needed help, Phibun Songkhram refused, declaring neutrality. Japan ignored him and marched across the country anyway. Knowing he was going to lose, he quickly made an agreement with the Japanese and declared war on the US and UK. Thailand didn't enjoy its position, and when Japan's fortune started to change, Phibun was removed from office. 1944, the new government secretly allied with the British, sealing Thailand's exit from the Axis.